Graduands, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure today to welcome you all here to this lovely celebration. As you can see, graduations combine all the best elements of ceremonial ritual, a lot of dressing up. In fact, from here, it looks like a rainbow looking down over you doctorates. Solemn music, a parade of dignitaries' speeches, and a march past of the successful. But it is, of course, first and foremost a celebration of those who are about to receive their doctoral degrees from the Faculty of Humanities. I know that as a graduate of this university, you will take with you an inquiring mind, a sense of rigor in your work, and a degree of self-discipline and guts. You can be rightly proud that you hold a doctorate from the University of Manchester, and my congratulations to you all for the hard work that has gone into this degree that you're about to be awarded. I hope you'll remember the friendships that you've made here. I can remember when I was graduating here, and the Vice-Chancellor said, turn to your left and turn to your right, and remember the people on either side of you, because they may remain your friends for the rest of your life. And in my case, that was true. I did make friends at this university who I still see 40 years later and who still are extremely good friends. In fact, we made a little pact when we were sitting in the Students' Union one day in the coffee bar in 1964 that we would like to meet 20 years later, in 1984, because, of course, the threat of nuclear war was hanging over us. We didn't know whether we'd still be alive or dead in 1984, and the whole of George Orwell's wonderful notion of Big Brother, which, of course, has come to pass, hasn't it, was there. So we said, OK, on the same day, October the 4th, 1984, we'll all meet. Let's meet in Trafalgar Square, the right-hand line under Nelson's column. And 3 of us turned up. The man from Baghdad, Amr Kayat, a man from Ohio, Pete Kochman, and myself. And we thought we didn't look any different at all. And there we were much older. So keep your friendships because they're very valuable. They'll probably last you a lifetime. I hope you've enjoyed your days here and that your lives from here on will be full of kindness, good friendship, honest hard work, a part to play in your community, a happy family, and above all, a lot of laughter. In arriving at the belief that the simple things in life can often give us the greatest happiness, I've always been encouraged by the words of Robert Louis Stevenson. To be what we are and to become what we're capable of becoming is the only end in life. And that will be a different journey for every single one of us. And yet graduation is another beginning, isn't it? You think you've got to the end, and yet here you are, you're starting all over again. Now you've got to look for a job, you've got to find somebody to employ you, perhaps you want a teaching post, or perhaps you already got all those things and you don't know what I'm even talking about. And certainly, I'm sure there is a certain lack of money for most of you, the great and pressing problem of our days, and you may even owe the bank a lot of money, so your first trip after graduation may be to see your bank manager. It's all normal, I have to say. It's not just you. All doubts and fears of those sort are part of the human condition. Some of you may already have solved all those problems, but I suspect that many of you won't. But take comfort, perhaps, from the words of one of the great Roman emperors, Emperor Hadrian, the man who built the wall and who conquered Britain. He wrote a letter to his successor, Marcus Aurelius, as he, Hadrian, faced death. He examines the whole course of his life. He weighs it and he judges it. He reflects on how, although still a young man, he's ruled a whole empire. He reflects on fidelity. He reflects on his love of both men and women. He reflects on his greatest pleasures and on the transience of human existence. And after all that, he, Emperor Hadrian, comes to the conclusion that his life has been a shapeless mass characterized by diversity and disorder. So let's face it, we're all in the same boat. As you graduate today, you join the university's worldwide body of about 150,000 alumni, the body which unites graduates through a variety of activities. So please don't leave without leaving us your address, or at least your telephone number. And when you change your address, please let the Development and Alumni Office know where you are, because we would like to keep in touch with you. And there may well be other people in your year who want to try and find you as their lives progress. And remember that this Manchester is your university for life. When you get very rich, we may come back to you and ask you for some money as well. Turning now briefly to the families, partners, friends, and I think even children of our graduands today, I'd like, on behalf of the university, to acknowledge the considerable support and help that you've given our students through their years here and throughout their studies. Most students suffer uncertainties and experience some difficulty or other, and they need to turn to others for help at some stage of their university studies. Help and assistance at such times, I know, is invaluable and has contributed greatly to the well-being and success of our students. Not forgetting all the meals and the washing up, and I'm sure the washing and the ironing that some of you have done, and perhaps the hard cash that you've been supplying so generously. The university greatly appreciates and thanks all those who have assisted today's graduands in fulfilling their ambitions. So now, sit back and enjoy this memorable day, and to our graduands, good luck to you all in everything you may do. I'm sorry we started a bit late, but there were a few changes in the lists. We didn't want to give the wrong degree to the wrong person. Thank you.
Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, the Danielle Abel. Abdul Rahman Ahmed Al-Muharfi. Abdul Rahman Mishari Al-Nuemi. Sufyan Al-Redi. Mohammed Amin Sharif. Jane Carol Andrews. Yekaterina Balabnova. Helena Maria Boschi. Anna Sofia Branca. Victoria Louise Brooks. Zoe Rachel Butterfint. Jeremy Graham Carter. Emanuela Maria Cheva. Ling Ching Chan. Susan Njeri Chieni. Wendy Coxall. Alexander James Craven. Lisa Crawley. Simon Andrew Crook. Thomas Crook. John Davenport. Chandrika Chigagana Devarakonda.
Wonderful name.
Rosa Vidal Doval. Mayada Abdelaziz Youssef. Denise Ertan. Sean Etherington. Anne-Marie Farrell. Mary Elizabeth Green. Sarah Rachel Hall. Catherine Heaney. Carol Hughes. Hyung Chul Jang. Shirley Joan Jenner. Omira Khan.
In risk management.
Very good. Ji Young Kim. Deborah Lee Vaughan Kirklin. Samantha Claire Lackey. Jae Hong Ling Lee. Claire Margaret Lenny. Tamlin Jane Lesius. Victoria Sarah Lowe. Bernadette Therese Lynch. Hugh Alexander McCready.
Well done. Congratulations.
James Ndahiro.
Accounting and finance.
Well done.
Hisako Nomura.
What is your name?
Helena Pinto. Johanna Marjorie Porku. Ilan Rahimi.
Congratulations.
Gavin Thomas Rand. Ramon Rivera Fumaz.
Congratulations. Well done.
Nina Sharma.
Congratulations.
Ruth Shasha.
Congratulations.
Eileen Spencer.
Congratulations, Eileen.
Gwendolyn Diane Speranzini.
Many congratulations.
Grant Stanley.
Congratulations.
Catherine Mary Stogden.
Congratulations.
James Alexander Thorne.
Congratulations. Well done.
Andy Tseng.
Congratulations.
Sadiq Une.
Congratulations. Well done.
Anne Vasilescu.
Congratulations. Well done.
Yu Wen Wong.
Congratulations.
Nicole Weik genannt.
Thank you very much for your kind words. Congratulations.
Ian Christopher White.
Congratulations. Well done.
Juan Yang.
Congratulations. Well done.
Hassan Yazdifar.
Congratulations. Well done.
Bezalel Jonathan Yodaikin.
What is your degree in? What is your degree in?
Education management.
Good. Well done.
Lingji Yu.
Congratulations.
Emanuela Zanda.
Congratulations. Well done.
Sergei Zaria.
Congratulations. Well done.
Christopher Ling. Thank you. Christopher Ling.
I like the white rabbit.
Yes, exactly.
Well done.
El Kafir Omer.
Congratulations.
Adad Yassin.
Congratulations. Well done.
Sandra Torres.
Congratulations.
Maria Kenny.
Well done. Well worth over.
Gareth Twose.
Congratulations. Well done.
Dua Wang.
Congratulations. Well done.
Ali M. Al Hariri.
Very fun.
Ana Paula Silva.
Congratulations.
Sufyan Al Rebdi.
Congratulations.
Robert Lovejoy.
Congratulations.
And for the degree of Doctor in Counselling, Jill Hastings Brennan. And for the degree of Doctor in Education Psychology, Margaret Edwards.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Christine Lingard. Margaret Smith. Jeanette Dorothy Stothard. Lisa Quinn Eubank. And for the degree of Master of Arts, Blake Dobson. Arti Gautam.
Well, that concludes our ceremony today, so would you stand as the platform leaves? Thank you.